back to the Fourth Estate Militia Actual play. So there we were, gang war in full swing, the treehouse surrounded by our rivals, the spiders. And what is the group decision? Does Improv detonate every bomb in the compound? Well, maybe. Does Juliet embrace the murder hobo inside and strangle every bad guy with her bare hands? I mean, that sounds appropriate for her. Or does the gang go to a corporate interest and beg for help like big soft babies? Keep listening to find out. It's time to begin episode 91. We're also going to send out the AR projection of a white flag.
All right, so how are you doing this, Horatio?
Fast.
Hard and fast. All right, give me the roll. Giggity. Are you happy with that amount of successes?
Yes, because we're probably going to be shooting a lot of dudes, and I'm going to need it.
Okay, so you pull up very quickly. It takes them probably four or five blocks after you pull out to even notice. And by the time that you begin making it, by the time you make it over to where the mining facility is, they pull back. But as you pull up, an entire wall of turrets swings up in the direction that you're coming, and begins aiming at you. And you hear over a loudspeaker, "Reduce speed, pull over."
I guess we're going to do that. We're also going to send out the AR projection of a white flag.
Okay. As soon as these things pull up, you hear over a loudspeaker, "Stop, pull over," and out comes a fairly large drone. It's got like a jackhammer in one hand and it's like a drone-sized version of a like a front loader scoop in the other, or an excavator scoop, I guess. And it walks over to you very slowly and kind of jankily, leans down and asks you, "What is your business here?"
Kennel being Kennel, he's gonna have to lean in real close, and he's gonna try to do like a ganger, like the 15-step handshake to the big scoop arm, even though it's just really him just beating it with his fist a few times. But he's gonna do the whole routine and be like, "All right, player, good to see you. Now look, I'm not sure if you noticed, but we're the landlords here. Like we're the ones letting you all do your work out here. Well, we got this little problem with some rats that are surrounding our building. And what we was thinking is if you had a tunnel that ran underneath there that might facilitate us, getting to the pesticide, we could take care of this problem a lot easier with much less chance of, collateral damage."
Processing. Processing. Processing.
Man, this sucker sounds like my first soy processor.
Does not comply.
Yo, man, give me pretend I got a different haircut and I'm an old woman, and just give me a manager, all right?
Brrrr. Brrrr. Hello.
I'm just gonna repeat the exact same thing that I said to the drone the first time.
Oh, you're one of them gangers that we bought this place from, right? Or I guess renting it out, I guess.
Well, that would be correct. So, I'm sure you can understand the annoyance of the situation, the inconvenience, and I would hate for y'all to get inconvenienced because, we got this problem with these varmints over here. So, what I was thinking is, you're good at digging those tunnels. You probably got tunnels like all over the place. So I'm sure you got one going underneath, and it'd be real cool if we could just just travel on through there, so we could take care of this problem, so it doesn't impact your operations.
Well, that actually sounds reasonable. We've been on lockdown since these fraggers got here, and I'm really annoyed at it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, there was a line at the drive-through. We were coming out of the Stuffer Shack. We stopped off at McHugh's to get some food. It took us a while to get back. You got my apologies. That was on me. That was on me. I was really craving like that, one of those double soy burgers. And right then,
Wait,
Kennel will
did you
realize.
bring an extra?
Kennel's going to pat his pockets. Do we have an extra double soy burger in the car?
Always. It's probably cold, because it's from like a day or 2 days ago. But the thing about it is because most of it is not actually real food, it actually doesn't go bad.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Love you, Worthington.
Does Horatio say this? Does Horatio say this out loud?
No, that was just me. But he would reach in the back and kind of shovel around, and then pull out this old, from the trash in the back seat, right? There's all these McHugh and Freedom Burger and like Stuffer Shack deals, that are like wadded up and half eaten. He'll kind of search around and then pull out this bag and go, "Yeah, this one's okay. It's only like 2 days old. It's fine. Just heat it up. It's even better on the third day."
I was about to say, I prefer them reheated, man. Bring it on in. If you get this lockdown lifted, it'd be nice to actually get back to what we're supposed to be doing. So yeah, come on in.
Well, I believe
Bravo.
we will come on in.
You pull up and they built the wall out of similar materials like what you guys did, but instead of like scrap metal and whatever they could find, they actually used proper sand in their I can't remember what those things were called, but in the burlap sacks surrounded with metal.
Yeah, the big containers to fill up and make the crap. I'm forgetting my English today.
Yeah, those things. I wish I could remember what they were called. I don't know why I can't. But they used those and secured it with monowire and obviously like 10 turrets per side. You walk in, there's a whole bunch of drones and everything walking around loading stuff up onto various transport trucks or emptying out various things. The few metahumans you see, they have cyber eyes and their skin is very pale. Even those that aren't Caucasian, their skin's a much paler tone than what looks healthy.
Uh-oh, boys.
In the stack of trailers that you guys have seen, you occasionally would see like an orc or something like staring out of a binocular or binoculars. He comes walking down. He's fairly overweight, longer tusk than your normal orc, and his screen's a bit his skin is a bit more of a green color, average, and he walks down, his whole body kind of jiggling. Oh, how you boys doing? It's been a while since I actually got to talk to some proper people out here.
Man, we got these people messing with our house. We were just looking to see if there was any way we could get some underground access to get inside, and then we could stop all this nonsense with the quickness.
Oh yeah, you got that burger? He begins like looking around.
Hold it out and keep the biggest smile on his face he can.
Man, just relax. I just wanted a burger. Thanks. He grabs it and it's like it like stuffs it into like his coveralls. I'll get you boys a couple of them drones to walk you through. Don't pay attention to any of the actual fleshy miners or nothing. They may be people eaters, but we keep them nice and fed. They ain't gonna bother you.
Well, people eaters digging tunnels underground. Who would have ever thought of that? Big smile.
Man, honestly, I don't know a whole lot of what they're looking for, but they say that these fraggers could find it better than just about anybody. So they pay me to run the drones. That's all I do.
Speaking of which, I used to have one that was floating up over our house over there. Did you see what happened to it? Like, did the balloon deflate and it came down for a gentle landing?
Oh no, the fraggers blew it up.
Man, oh,
I think they're using like a rocket launcher or something because the whole thing went up like it went just like in a big fireball. It was great.
Yeah, I'll make them pay for that. You know those things aren't cheap. Come on, guys, let's get this taken care of. I'm gonna get these suckers out of our yard.
Just leave the truck parked and everything. We'll take care of it. It won't fit down in the mine or nothing. The drone that walked out to meet you. Follow me, partners, as it begins very again jankily and very slowly making its way over. And there's a pair of them that's leading you. And once again, you guys end up underground, walking through what appears to be a mine shaft of some sort.
Kennel will do his best to speed this part of the trip up because he really doesn't like being in a mine shaft with people eaters. It brings back some memories, you know.
And you guys end up having to walk for probably like a 20 to 30 minutes. This place is built almost like a beehive. It's crisscrossed all over the place. There's a lot of roundabouts, cut throughs, ups and downs, and eventually they arrive to a place where that once they get to it, the two drones let you know that you're here. And all you see is like a big rock wall.
What's over there, homie?
And they don't answer. They just begin walking back.
Damn rude.
Any of you guys know where we are? Or got an idea? I mean, because like I would normally just kick the wall down, but what if it's like Improv's room on the other side, and it and he'll mimic with his hands the explosion of.
All right. Well, let me take a look with my radar sensor. So let's see what's on the other
Is that
side
evil?
there.
I think it's just straight perception, actually.
Sure. Hey.
Okay. You send out a ping everywhere else, but along this wall, you get nothing back. And like right at the edge of like where everything would you're able to see a fairly large room. Again, it's a radar sensor, so it's hard to make out all the details. So
Yeah.
probably 4 to 6 centimeters through this rock wall, you see what looks to be like boxes or containers. You'll see the occasional thing that looks almost like a tube, or it just looks like a tube or an extended long flat and square container or object.
Okay.
Are there any pickaxes or mattocks or anything left down here?
I don't see any people though, right?
Yeah, well, no. You see a couple of moving things, but they're fairly small, no taller than like 3 or 4 feet tall. I mean, that'd be they'd be about the same size as a small dwarf.
Okay. So those look like drones to me.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay.
And yes, you would have been able to pick up like a pickaxe or a mattox or something if you wanted to.
All right. Well, I mean, those drones walked us over here and they said, "Here you go." So I'm thinking we just start hitting this wall and we walk on home, right? And since nobody smart has told him otherwise,
Probably.
Kennel will take a swing.
I'll help you. I've got a crowbar.
All right, would both of you make me a strength test?
Strength plus body?
Just strength.
All right, this will be poor. I'll assist you.
Take my strong hand.
Okay, it takes you guys about 20 to 30 minutes just smacking on this wall until eventually you break through in a certain place.
It would have been faster.
The whole
Horatio kept trying to swing his pickaxe like tilted to the side, like he does with his machine pistols.
So he kept hitting the flat part up against it.
I should have been using the crowbar. That way I'd have an effective strength of 8.
Yeah, you're eventually to pick your way through, and you realize this is the basement where you guys have been storing Zap stuff.
Well, I mean, it didn't get us all the way to the house, but we do got. Oh man, this is Juliet's room. These are guns.
Walls. It is inside the walls. Like it's not like you're outside of everything.
I mean, it's not literally inside where we lived, but it's close enough.
He covers his Horatio will cover his subvocal and microtrans. Even though we're underground, it probably doesn't work right now. But he'll cover it, and then he'll be like, "Yo, what Juliet doesn't know won't hurt her, and it won't hurt the Zap guy either."
Yeah, I think what you mean is what Juliet don't know won't hurt us in the middle of the night when she's creeping around. You know, she had me help her get rockets.